Ah, yeah.
Whoa! Welcome to the stream. What's up, Proximo? What's up, Words Taste Weird? What's up, Red Sox Guy? What's up, Multra? Welcome on in, everybody. Proximo, I need to know. You said I don't care if it doesn't work. Were you talking about the, Were you talking about the voice alert? Did it not work? I need to know. Because I want to make sure it does work. But welcome, everybody. Yeah, I think. Okay. Well, I hope it works. I hope it works. Oh, I just didn't care if it worked. Okay. Mainly because just how I have things set up on my end. When I'm on that like first screen, I always get worried that certain things don't play. So I thought you essentially confirmed. Oh, there it is.
Lamau get pursed.
You got me with that one. You definitely got me with that one because my volume was very loud on my end. I had not yet lowered my volume yet. So you got me. You pursed me pretty good. Where's my mouse here? Okay, we're good over there. Yeah, you definitely got the pursed on me. Which I feel like is an accomplishment. Usually I feel like I'm pretty good at not getting pursed or not reacting to it, but that one woke me up for sure. Well, happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tuesday if I didn't see you yesterday. Hope you're having a good week. 4 more days and Chugbury is done. Isn't it? That's impressive, but isn't it crazy how fast February goes by when you don't have those few extra days? It always baffles me. Just like before you know it, February's over. Hey, what's up, Gishok? What's up? Over on YouTube. Welcome on in. Life Belongs, welcome. I didn't say congrats on the 50. I don't know if I told you congrats on the 50 stream streak the other day. I completely missed your notification for that. And I was like, I feel like I didn't say anything. And anyways, quite the accomplishment. Well, it's 51 now. This feels like a calling me emote. Takes me back to school. Yeah, the paws up, raising the hand. Yeah, I felt like that one made for a good like wave emote. I know we have the howdy emote, but I felt like the wave was good. I almost just simply added that one to 7TV, but I chose not to. I'm behind in 4 chugs today. You'll make that up in no time. I know you will. I know you'll make that up in no time. For today, I think I was going to continue these bones drawings. Unless anyone has any, if anyone wants me to just simply draw them something, I think I'm down for that today. But I was going to do essentially dude, I constantly lose my mouse on this thing. Where are we? Oh, that's why. Okay, there we go. I can see it. Constantly losing my mouse. What's up, Mulgore? I think I missed your stream streak too. Congrats on the 35. I was just like looking through my activity feed, and I think after I did gifted subs, I think I completely checked out. RSG Bones throwing Stubby into the sun, please and thank you. Did we no, that didn't get added to this. We draw a flamingo with a pogo stick, so we have actually drawn that already. Which if you haven't seen it, let me show you. I think I have it somewhere. What's up, Mojave? Welcome on in. G acknowledged it. Okay, okay, good. Because like that's at the end of the day, I want to make sure I spot all of them. I know it was on Discord. I know I posted on Discord. I feel like it's gonna take me forever to find, but if I type in flamingo, surely it shows up. No, it in fact did not show up, so never mind. I'm not gonna search for it. What about a pogo stick holding a flamingo? Okay. Yeah, we did it a while ago. Like a while ago. I love the eyes on number 8. Which one's 8? Oh yeah. Same. Honestly, that one like sparked like the rest of the drawings. Once I drew 8, the rest of them were sort of like based off of that. Even though 4, 5, 6 were essentially the same concept. Super small chugs was the last. So yeah, I forgot about the super small chugs. I had that on stream for a while. So 21 chug will be the opposite. Super large. I might have added another super in there, but a big one. So yeah, I guess I'll obviously continue to finish this one. But I sort of just wanted to make a bunch of like bones drawings because there aren't many. There aren't many bones drawings, so I wanted to make a few. And so 8 we can definitely do. I was thinking about doing 7 too. I just have too many peace sign ones. But I guess no, I didn't draw the peace sign on this one. I took it out. I tend to draw a peace sign a little too much. So I wanted to do 8, 7, maybe do 9 as well. It's basically completed. And I might do 13. 15 is cute too. 15 is just itty bitty. Which, speaking of, he's so big, he's the whole canvas. That's what I like to see. Let me see if I can. We should have a new 7TV emote. Yeah, there he is. There's Silly Bones. We got. Oh, it didn't show up on. I think I had to refresh my Twitch chat. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna try the exact same thing twice. Okay, it did not work. I don't know what does that. I don't know how to fix that actually. Where it shows up on my like Twitch chat, but it doesn't show up here. And I tried refreshing it, but nothing changed. Now I want to find that flamingo with the pogo stick. That might be a good warm-up today. I have not warmed up today. So let me draw like a silly version of that. Oh my gosh. My layers are so messy. Oh, there's the Moltres. Okay, so these two things are Moltres. These two layers. Okay. Then we got that there. This is the bones. We could probably delete that. And then where did this go? Okay. And then bones, silly bones. Okay. Just want to make sure before I get any further, I do some cleanup. Thick chugs, thin chugs, tall chugs. And for tomorrow, short chugs. Ayy. How is he gonna be different than tiny chugs? Is he just gonna, he's gonna like squish him more? I think that'd be fun. Alright. We're gonna start with something here. I'm gonna start with something here. So I don't know how we do this. He's gonna become a pancake. It's gonna be a flat chugs. Flat chugs. Like flat Stanley. So if we did a flamingo, this drawing's gonna be pretty cursed, I think. So the thing that you know, I don't know how to do here. Oh wait, Mulgore. Wait. Yes, that is actually what I wanted to talk about. I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you're here, so that then we could talk about it. If you had the opportunity yet to think about my cloners, I was kind of waiting for you. Oh no, we can do that Thursday. You want to do that Thursday? It's so funny. I woke up today and I was even like, I was gonna just make up a clone original for myself, but if you happen to be here, I was gonna do it. So today could have been that. I'm just not set up for it. I'm glad you're here, stop it. So if you're down, I'm probably not gonna be here, sadly. I don't want to keep you waiting either. I don't know if today's the right day. Is that Flamingo, our twin? Yeah, we were gonna, now I'm realizing I'm doing it wrong. But Moltres asked to draw a flamingo with a pogo stick, but I already done that. So then they were saying draw the opposite of that essentially. But now I'm just drawing like a pogo stick flamingo. But really it's like a pogo stick needs to be holding a flamingo. So really I need to draw a normal flamingo and then a pogo stick on top of that. I can wait. So if you can wait, does a week from now, so next Tuesday, does that work? Feels like we need a Wednesday stream just for Mulgore. We could do that too. I don't think I have much going on. Yeah, that's potentially an option too. I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything. I don't think I'm doing anything like... Because obviously I want to complete it on stream. So I'm trying to make sure I wouldn't have to end early for any reason. I don't think I do. Yeah, so now I'm just kind of drawing like a pogo stick that looks like a flamingo. I can do tomorrow or next week, depends on the time. If it's like today... Oh yeah, it would be like today. Okay, maybe we do a Wednesday stream. Yeah, I mean that's perfect actually. Because I don't mind doing the Wednesday streams. It's more that I don't want to like lock myself into every Wednesday. That's the only reason I stopped doing Wednesdays. Was it's nice to have like a break if I need it. So and I remember what you want drawn. You want that like image where it's sort of like the person, I'm trying to draw it. You know, person on the mountain overlooking like more mountains with like mist and stuff. This is a really, really shoddy, simple drawing. My bugs. What was the name of it though? The drawing you kind of want me to reference. And I think you said you wanted Chugs as the subject. If my memory serves me correct. But it was supposed to be something like that. Which is a really simple, quick drawing. So, I hope that makes sense. But I forget the name of the... This time I'm gonna... I think I might have written it down, but I have a tendency that if a sticky note is on my desk, I end up like curling it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Spelled his name wrong. All right. Don't remember the name. No, I think that's it. Yeah. Oh man. Sorry, just keep getting pencil marks all over this all over my desk mat. Seems to be happening more and more. Okay, cool. And then did you want, otherwise you're spot on, although... Oh, okay. Cool. If it's more of a vibe, then cool. I honestly, it might help me if I don't look up the reference anymore. And then did you want the subject to be Chugs? It can be anything. I'm down with anything, but I can totally go with that vibe. I know what you mean. I won't try to... It'll look similar, but I won't copy it. It'll look similar, though. But I'll have, like, a lot of focus on, like, mountains and clouds. Like, mountains and mist, basically. That's sort of the main takeaway I have from the reference and what I think you want. There we go. We got a flamingo pogo stick. And then, yeah. As I started drawing this, I was like, I don't know if I can... Because really, it would be like flamingo. flamingo with a pogo stick. I'm trying to draw this quickly. You never, yeah, honestly, Flamingo never really clarified where the pogo stick was. Right? It's just Flamingo with a pogo stick. Not necessarily a flamingo on a pogo stick. Let me zoom in. Check DMs. Okay, cool. This flamingo looks like he knows he's been doing something wrong. Yeah, it's a funny looking flamingo, that's for sure. He's honestly wondering why he's a pogo stick. Chugs is a must, and I said that I like cows, but I want to give you as much freedom as possible. I'm curious to see what you come up with. Okay. Let me just I just like writing words down. Oh my god, metal? Oh shit. Wow. Oh my god, what's up, metal? Man, it's so funny, metal, because I was literally the other day about to put Clyde as an emote. I'm not even joking, man. If you remember Clyde, what's up, metal? Dude, how you doing? So for those who don't know Metal is a legend. And that's all I need to say. Bro, make Clyde an emote? Alright, let me see what I can do. I'm down to like stop what I'm doing. What's up, Metal? It's like, it's so funny. I like saw your name in all caps and it already gave me the vibe of like Metal. Are you on Twitch? I could have sworn, if I remember correctly, you did some streaming too. It has been so long that I forgot a lot of things, but let's see. Was Clyde already an emote? That's what I'm trying to figure out now, because there's a really good chance. If he's not there, then he needs to be... Let me see if I can just straight up upload him. We're live. Oh, we're live right now? Oh, shoot. Wait, am I not following you? You're live right now? Oh, wait, what did I just pull up? Yeah. I'm watching Metal's stream, which is a stream of me. Let's go! Clyde Cheeks was classic. I know, I'm like, wait, I need to get this back. Where would I have put it? Dude, and this is the other thing. I'm so bad with there's basically, I think there's a folder missing from my Dropbox. I think that's what I'm starting to figure out here, is that there's just a complete folder missing, and that folder contains emotes. Let me see here. I know. Basically, if I find any emotes folder, there's 100% chance if oh, what's up, Red? How you doing? The Metal Raid? Oh my god. Wait, I gotta make this happen now. I gotta get Clyde on here. Here, one sec. I can barely see chat right now because I had to full screen this. Oh my god, wait, there's King Clyde. I just found King Clyde. I think I've shown off Clyde on stream before, for those who didn't know. And then I got Clyde Cheeks. Okay. And then where's just standard Clyde? Love the cloud shirt. Thank you. I got a few of them from Custom Land. And it's kind of my attire when I show up on stream. I found the hair to Clyde. Oh man. Yo, what's that emote? I love that emote. What's going on in this chat, Proxima? We got some OGs coming in. Oh, Archie over on YouTube. Thank you. They said, I don't know why you are in my recommendations, but nice flamingo. Thank you. We have a user on, I'm primarily on Twitch, Archie, but we have a user named Flamingo with a pogo stick, and we've drawn them something before where it was a flamingo literally bouncing on a blanking for words, on a pogo stick. But now we're doing the opposite. We're doing the opposite, and the flamingo is the pogo stick. Okay, I found it. I don't know why I didn't just type in Clyde. Oh, not only did I find it, I found the vector version of Clyde. You've completely sidetracked me. Sorry, I said red. I meant metal. Dude, I'm gonna need your I'm gonna need your emotes. Wait, you were subbed to the channel? I had no idea. I didn't know you were subbed. Teleport back to Twitch. Proxima hopped over to YouTube for a second. Okay, so I have the emotes, I think. It would be better if I put these on my other screen so that people could see them. So sorry, let me get that going. Don't show up, don't show up. Okay, cool. I'm opening my Slack channel, which really has nothing important on it, but it's just I just have an ongoing message to myself. Well, I hope you're doing well, Metal. What are you doing on Twitch these days, if you don't mind me asking? Because, I mean, as you can see, I typically, doing good, just got back into streaming. Hey, I love to hear that. So that was me last year. I was like, all right, I'm ready to get back into streaming. And I mainly just wanted to draw and stuff, but lately some Pokemon stuff has been becoming more and more of what I've also been doing. So I've been doing like a 50-50 split of drawing and then playing video games, because I gotta say, the video game side of things.
Gifted 1 subscriptions to the community.
Yo, Red, thanks for that gifted. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And ANWM, I hope they're around to see that gifted sub. I appreciate that. And thank you for the follow. Welcome. And it's honestly, I'm just happy to hear there's other streamers. That makes me really happy to hear, actually. And no other than Metal himself. I think I'm a chugaholic. Yeah, you are a chugaholic, actually. So Proxima has been drawing, they're well over 100 different versions of chugs that they've been drawing. And so right now they're doing Chugbury, which is okay, we got him. If you've never seen Clyde, this is Clyde. And this was created by Metal. And now I need to make it an emote. So let me try to do that. And I'm pretty sure I have to make this into a square. I don't know if I'll be able to make it into an emote on Twitch right away. But I definitely can upload it to 7TV. Let's do. Okay. And then, sorry. I'm doing this on a screen you guys can't see, so my apologies. Okay, but I want to make Clyde into a square because show me the butt. Okay. So then, and then Clyde had a transformation moment where Clyde turned into this. Oh yeah. Look at that. Show the cheeks, reveal the cheeks, the cheeks. Dude, wood. Dude, one of my favorite GIFs is still the one where it's this Clyde, but it has the hand in front of it. Yeah, Mo. So we need Clyde in here. Let me make sure. Oh wait, I still have it open. I still have the emote exporter open. Here, let's throw him into here. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, he's gonna be pixelated. It's okay. I'm like, should we redraw this? I'm like, should we redraw Clyde in a higher resolution? Oh wait, this is the wrong thing. He's gonna be this small, so we're not gonna see it, but let me Clyde cheeks. Alright, so we got Clyde cheeks. And then let me export just normal Clyde. And then we have King Clyde, which is a thing. Did I export that with a white background? Let me double check that. Let me double check it and export that with a white background. I did not. Okay. Okay, now let's get those into Twitch. My brain is not processing through that. Oh my god, what if we had a dumper Clyde? So we got this emote. I got the Cool Cat hoodie on. Yeah, which one? Which one? So we got that. Imagine that as Clyde. Okay, so let me try to upload. Let's be real. What would we rather have, Clyde or Clyde cheeks? I can try both. Klonka. I'm just gonna name it Klonka cheeks for the first one. It's Metals. I stole it. Let's go. Clyde. Did I spell Clyde right? Right? Yeah. I don't know why I'm second guessing. Or no, this one needs to be named Cheeks. Do both? Okay, I'm trying for both real quick. So I'm uploading Cheeks. Oh my god. No way. It got accepted immediately. That rarely happens. Okay, so now we have to get rid of an emote. Have we been using Petunia? How much do we care about Petunia here? Petunia's not gone forever, just temporarily removed. You do have to sub, which I think you guys are subbing now. But Cheeks should be on there now. It might take me a sec. You guys might see it. But it's on there. Yeah, it was meant to be. Oh, wait. No. It's not on there. My bad. I did something wrong. Okay. Now it's on there. Now it's on there. Okay. So I'm refreshing my chat. So that then I can try to... There he is. There he is. Let's go. Oh my god. That never happens. It never gets updated. It never gets accepted immediately. And I'll probably upload both of these to 7TV as well. And that one got accepted immediately too. So now we have both Cheeks and Clyde, but I feel like we only have room for one because we have a very limited amount of space on the emotes here. But I'm gonna bring this back up. Let me bring this back up. Turn this into this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what if we? I'm like, how do we turn? We'd have to leave like the dumper part alone. We wouldn't give him like true cheeks, but we could totally make the head version of that Clyde, which I think we could do. Perfect. Little did you know, Metal, you just kind of helped me out by giving me something to do today. I had stuff I was gonna do today. But this is way funnier. From a prime to a tier 1? Dude, thank you. Thank you. Now you can use Clyde wherever you please. I can't believe those got accepted so fast. So let me look up the file for it. So we made that dumper emote. And last time I was doing it, I set it up in a way that we could make any character have it, like pretty easily. From my memory, I think it should be easy. But I need to figure out, it's in one of these files. And you figure out where it is, and then alright, so this is just Joe Jam. This one's just Joe Jam. And then this one has Popcat in it. This one has all of these in it. Here's Dumper. Okay, so I want to make a brand new file here and just call it just gonna make it Dumper. So we're gonna animate today. What's about to happen. And let me save this as emote exporter Dumper. Okay, so let's see if this works, because I'm very curious if this ends up working. So there's the Dumper, and I think everything else can get deleted because we've made a new save file. Okay, so the nice thing is the hard part is done, and that's way faster. Oh, that's why. There we go. There we go. So now we can hopefully alter it so that it's blue and it has the same face as Clyde. Gonna play some Rust? Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Metal. I really do. And I'm gonna make this emote and either look out for it, look out for the emote, or I'll try to let you know. But have fun with Rust. And I appreciate you being here. And Red, I appreciate you being here too. But enjoy some gaming. I actually think this is the best case for Clyde here, is doing this version. Who's looking at the face? That's why we'll just have him facing away still. Just like the OG. Okay, so the thing that we're gonna have to figure out here, it's gonna be a little tough. There's a little bit of kind of understanding how I set this up. So the booty is fine, the color is fine, this color can change. Okay, the nice thing is it's all laid out right here. And so the hard part will be when we need to actually put his face on here. I think we go frame by frame and figure that out. Because if we were to get rid of the head, you know, this is what we're working with here. And maybe we can even do some cleanup here. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so that frame's fine. I'm doing a little bit of cleanup before we get started here. Go break a TC for me. I've actually never played Rust. I know a ton of people love it. Cause isn't it like he might need a crack to really hit it home? To be honest, I'm worried about how to even do that. Cause this squishes so much. I can try. I'm not saying no. I can try. But let me I'm just trying to clean up while I'm here. This little like section that's going out of the color here. Okay. I do worry about the crack. I'm not gonna lie. I am a little worried about that part. But let's go through. We definitely know it's gonna be Blue Cat Blue. So let me do this. Oh wait, could I just do this instead? Yeah, there we go. That was way easier. Nice. I'm in control of it. And then I would do the same here, but it looks like we have a little bit more work. This looks like a layer that we're gonna have to completely redo. The head layer. And so if I was to overlay, you know, it's funny, as I was searching for Clyde stuff, it looked like I had it looked like I had like all of the pieces of Clyde already separated. So that might be the better route to go here. Like something like there. Yeah, so we're gonna have to draw this. That's we're gonna figure that part out, basically. So let me go back to Dropbox real quick. And it probably makes sense if I go to Dropbox on my laptop. So one sec. But I want to do this well. And oh my god. Dropbox, not right now. Let me in, let me in. Oh, we're in. Oh wait, I spoke way too soon. You're currently signed in as, yeah. Oh, weird. I don't know why it did that, but okay, here we go. Alright, Clyde. Well, Clyde might be on the other one. Alright, so we got the Clyde glasses here. Let me download those. But we do have one with the nose color. Alright, so we got the Clyde face, and actually that's kind of the hardest part. And then we just need the hair, which is a lot easier. That we might just be able to trace. Yeah, let's just trace that. But I wanted the face so that we could move the face around. So probably what makes the most sense here is to create a new layer. Okay. And this is where we'll do everything. I really need to figure out that Photoshop animation plugin again, because that will make this a lot easier. All right, hopefully this works. I'm trying to, just trying to paste in something. So it kind of worked. Didn't fully work. It kind of worked. Sometimes I think it's just easier if I just redrew it from the start, but here we are. I just think that's funny. If we had it like this. Yeah. Alright, so this is if I didn't accurately try to change it, you know? And then I would want to move his eyes over a bit. So I actually think we could do something here. Cool. I think that worked. Oh man, he's a creepy, he's got a creepy face. Okay, so on my end, I was able to update the eyes really quick. So if I save here, I save here and I come back here, yeah, his eyes moved. Okay. And then really I want his face to, oh, we're on a new layer. We're on a new layer. My first cat had this face, good times. Yeah, this is a silly face. This is a funny one for sure. So I think what I want to do is I just want to take this face. I don't want to have to redraw this face multiple times because it's not the quickest face to be able to draw multiple times. So we're gonna just duplicate it. And then we're gonna move it to where we want it each time. Kind of using this as a reference. So we start here. And then, see, this is where having the onion skins would help. Which, onion skins is when it shows you the layer that you just came from underneath it. Like that frame you just started from. But this should be easy. At the end of the day, this is just a silly little emote. So the accuracy doesn't need to be the craziest thing. Alright, so let's say, you know, this is the rough version of it. It just feels, something feels wrong there. Alright, well that needs to not happen. Almost like I should just duplicate this and delete this one. So it goes. Let me lower that, the opacity to that, and then let me bring his head back, and then we're just gonna try it, because the Milo one works perfect. For a split second, I wasn't thinking about CC, so I laughed so hard. You're obsessed already? Okay. Okay. The obsession has started. Let me make this a little bit darker here. Okay. We're gonna restart here. We're gonna literally go frame by frame. Because then we're gonna go back in and start like erasing certain things. Let's make it bigger. So then we go to the next frame. Yeah. Imagine blah. Yeah, imagine this was the face you were born with. Actually, what are we overlapping here? I like that you can kind of see like the eyebrows underneath. It looks like he's angry. Okay, so that should be better than our first go at it. Yeah, that looks better. There was just something wrong with that first one. I could not put my finger on it, but that works better already. Oh god. Ugh. And then we need to give him the Clyde hair. So I'm pretty sure, let me search for it. I'm pretty sure I have the exact same thing I have for this, for the face, I have for the hair. And the reason I'm trying to do it this way is because I want it to look good as like a rough draft, so that when we go to trace over it, we can just do that in one run, and we know it's gonna look good. So I actually think I need to log into my other Dropbox account. Because for a long time with Cool Cats, all of Cool Cats existed on like my personal Dropbox that I have had for years. Check your desktop or mobile app for 2FA. And so whenever there's something like kind of like this old, like Clyde, I'm like, oh yeah, it's probably on my personal Dropbox because it was from that time. On here. I can't believe the Clyde emote got accepted immediately though. Okay, let me type in Clyde again. I'm pretty sure we have just his hair. I can find his hair, the cool pet version of his hair, but that's not the same hair. There's the face. Alright, we might just have to like take the hair from the other one, dissect it, and then bring it over here. I wanted to edit something. Oh, wait. You sent me something, didn't you, Proxima? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh my god. Let me show this off. So Proxima just, should I get to, how dare you say no to them cheeks? Wait, what did I just say? How could they say no to them cheeks? Twitch was like, we have to add this ASAP. Okay, so Proxima made 4 more chugs. Looks like we got big chugs, tall chugs, skinny chugs, and another like tiny chugs. I hope you guys can see that. Fine. I could probably do this as well. Got rid of that. I like I love the one that's taking up the entire frame. And I like that he's got his cheeks too. But the skinny guy is adorable too. This guy in the middle there. Super large chugs. Just like the itty bitty chugs that you had. Yeah, the little skinny guy. So funny. Even the squished one. I think it's the squished one because just the expression he's making on his face. He's got his like arms down. He's like happy about it. The super large chugs looks like he's claustrophobic. He's like, I don't want to be this big, but I'm stuck in this box. I'm stuck in this art canvas here. The squished one is thick chugs. The short one tomorrow will be pancake sized. Should give him a slab of butter on top. Really make him into a stack of flapjacks. Or I guess just the single flapjack. Let me get... I think we should take his hair. Oh, actually. I have this open in Illustrator. And it makes me wonder if I can just take the hair. No, I can't. Ooh, close. Close. I can almost take the hair. It's easier if I do this in Photoshop. I wish I liked Illustrator more. I just, for some reason, do not like working in Vector. I don't know what it is. I think it's because I really like being able to like chop things up with pixels. And just like do this, you know, copy it over. Okay. Might have to flatten this a little bit. If you remove the glasses, nose, mustache, turn around, Clyde, comes Blue Cat with a beard. So that's sort of how it all started. Proxima was... So Metal, who you just saw enter chat. I love that Metal has now stopped by the chat. Because he is the man, the myth, the legend when it comes to cool cats. Especially back in the day. Anyways, we were all in Discord. He's like, wait, I got an idea. He just like flipped the Blue Cat head over and then just like put the hair on top. And so not quite a beard, but he just like took that and turned it around. And then Clyde was formed. And then he came back and was like, wait, I got something even better. And that's when he did the Clyde cheeks. And he added the what you guys saw. The emote that now exists on my channel. The Clyde cheeks. Honestly surprised that emote wasn't already on the stream, but it was funny. I was thinking about that the other day, and so Metal coming into chat just was like pure serendipity. Okay, I think the afro is gonna have to be that big, which I think is great. I think that works. I think it'll be fine. So we're kind of like pushing the edge here. I put this padding here on the edges. I put the guidelines here. So I don't know if I put those there for a reason or what, but I want to make sure I don't go over that.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah! If you see me being stream long, it's because I'm still on my little vacation. Hey, that is an oh yeah. Let's go. Happy to hear that for you. Maybe I do redraw this? No. So I'm trying to figure out how I get the hair on there, and I think I just create another new layer. I love how he goes bald. We're gonna add that into here. And then we're gonna, let's just like, I guess duplicate it, yeah. We're gonna do the same thing that we did, where we get it in the right place. And so this is the face. This is the hair. And I think that's all we need to worry about right now. Okay. Oh, I just realized we might be able to switch this super easy, actually. Because I'm not trying to redraw the face, because the face is kind of not necessarily the easiest to redraw. I need to make sure it's the same outline color that I've been using. So, okay, now it should be. If I save this over and save it and bring it back to Photoshop, yeah, it turned into that navy. Now that's perfect. That works even better. Today I might start and finish the Pokified Cool Cat screw. Yeah! Let's go. I want to see that still. Oh, wait. Okay, so let me delete that. So now we're gonna do this frame by frame again. And on the first frame here, we might have to just stretch this, shrink it. Okay, frame one. And I'm trying to have it to be like right, it's just like right on top of the lenses there is how this lays. Because we're fighting a little bit for space here, because this we will redraw. The afro part we are gonna redraw. The face we're not, and we're gonna go back in and erase the parts of the face that are getting like that. Really, the butt should be like overlapping. He's towel slapping the booty. Yeah, the more that the blue cat eclectic. Yeah. The more that I think about that blue cat spinning the shirt, the more that I feel like he needs to be facing the other way. And the more things that we do. Yeah, you definitely. There's a lot of lore here, Lectic. There's a lot of lore that I would have to explain. That I don't know if it's worth explaining right now. But we're making a new dumper emote. But specifically a dumper emote of a like an old character. No, he's slapping it perfectly. You think? I feel like if he was facing the other way, Gene, she'd be like, it'd be way better. But we can do oh, I can't type it in. I'm on this computer. But you can do clap space and then that emote. Clap with a capital C. Or wait, no. Maybe it's not clap. Maybe it's slap. I don't know. It's one of the 7TV emotes. So now we're gonna go through and frame by frame make sure this hair makes sense. So Because then we're going to go back and redraw it. And this is where it makes a huge jump. Okay. Yeah, the important thing with animation is thank you, Life Belongs. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's it. You do that, and then you do the Clyde Cheeks emote next to it. Which, Geej, I know you can't see the emote, but you can still type the emote and it'll show up above me. But, there it is. There it is. But after drawing today, I am going to be playing Kaizo. Just by the way. I honestly forget where we ended. I think we lost on the last run. Looks more like a pet / positive pat. Yeah. Oh, you're doing a great job. Yeah. Yeah, great job there. Alright, let's see if that makes sense. Yeah, that'll work. It kind of looks like he has a little mullet right now. Okay, so this should work. There's one thing I'm noticing where... Okay. It's like this. I feel like I should just bring that up. Yeah, that works better for me. That works better for me. So the face we can just get rid of. We know the face is fine. The hair is what we're gonna redraw, and the head is what we should redo as well. So let's hide the color of this, and might as well hide the color of that because it's gonna be distracting. We're only focused right now on the outline of this. And so we're going to really copy the outline that we already have, but just add the Clyde afro to it. So I think the easiest way to do this is to now switch these layers. No, that looks like a lot. There we go. I don't know why it does that. It'll like... I think you have to like... It'll like take one of the frames and put all of the frames on top of it like that. I don't know why it does that, but it does that for some reason. Alright, now it's gone. I don't know why it does that. So let's make this hair transparent. And now we're gonna go in frame by frame. And is the booty its own layer? Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is the only part we need to worry about right now. So let's hide everything else. And we're gonna go frame by frame here on this layer. And I actually forget what brush we even used for this. In a long time. I think that looks about right. Okay, so we're at a 15 pixel brush. First thing we need to do is just erase the face. What's up, Elu? Elu's on YouTube, if everyone's wondering. Elu Metal was just in chat. And that's why we're making Clyde now. He's happy about it too. Yeah, he loves looking back at it, dude. So we're making a Clyde dumper right now, which is great. I think this is a perfect version of Clyde right now. Okay. So actually, it might make more sense for me to just go through every frame right now and erase the face. Do that part first, and then draw the other parts. Just gotta erase everything. Throwback? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah. When Metal came in, I was like, I didn't even believe the name at first, the username. Metal's been streaming more too. I think I followed Metal, but I need to check out their stream. All right. Just a lot of erasing. And it's funny, before I streamed today, I was thinking, I see. Before I was streaming today, I was like, oh, I need to make more emotes, but I feel like the emotes I really need to make are animated emotes. I just feel like they're more successful. Because they animate. They come to life, you know? Okay. Slowly but surely, getting there. The animals have more life for show. Yeah, like all the emotes that people have been using. They definitely get. Yeah, so you've been doing GIF boy, GIF boy on Ghosty. That's what I feel like that's what my brain was just about to try to say. Dude, Giphy's where it's at, man. But I'm also kind of trying to do the same thing, but through Twitch, which Giphy definitely has a bigger audience. Because it's integrated in so many things. Carrot Cat level 50 evolves into a Box Cat, a cool fighting type. He gains from 2 strong hands. His tails become strong hands. Is that what I'm reading? Looking back, I should have made the face its own thing. I type fast. That's all good. The gotcha. It becomes 2 strong hands. Yeah. It'd be fun if we could upload your drawings into like pixel sprites and put them on Kaizo. Hey, Gabriella, welcome back. Right now we're making a dumper emote. Let me test something here. I don't think I'm gonna have this functionality for long, but I think I can show YouTube comments. No, I think that functionality's gone. Okay, never mind. Sorry, YouTube. I no longer have the functionality to show you on the on-screen chat, but I can personally see what you're saying. So I try to do a good job at translating. But welcome back, Gabriella. I don't know if I got through what I was saying, but we're doing another emote here of probably our most popular emote called Milo Dumper. And it's where he's thrown it back. Now we're making a different version of that. Okay, so I think now I can show you and myself what we're doing to see how well that worked out for us here. Oh, and then we need to change his color. So essentially what we're trying to do is... okay. We're trying to make that cleaner. Trying to make this a lot cleaner. So let me go back because I think something happened there. Okay. So we're trying to make that a lot cleaner. And now... we're gonna go through and draw like the afro in. So actually, I probably could have erased this line too. We'll see how this goes. This will be our first test. Let's see how this goes. The cake got cake? Exactly. Got a big cake. And this is like a really squished like what I'm tracing is like a really squished version, but I feel like I need to stay true to it. Because that's what I'm using on all the other frames. But I want to redo it because I don't like when the line work looks squished. That's usually like a deal breaker for me. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. I think I need to complete that line there. Alright. I think that'll work. So now we have to replicate that 5 more times. Shouldn't be an issue. But I was thinking about taking what I just did and duplicating that over and over again instead of trying to do it this way. Okay. This is the only thing about animation with doing it on stream. It's like I want animated emotes, but I feel like watching the animation progress is kind of like watching paint dry, but a little bit more satisfying because at least you get to see the end result move. And then I need to make sure that like the hair is gonna move a little bit, which is either a good or a bad thing. We will find out. Hopefully it's not a bad thing, because then I'll have to redo this over again. All of it. Gotta go? You have school? Oh man. I also have a free dress tomorrow. Oh, well congrats on that. And good luck at school today, Gabrielle. You're enjoying it, Jeej? Okay. I was erasing so much that it actually started to feel like it kind of felt like an earthquake. It's my podcast while I get ready for work. Okay. Ayo! What's up, Ducks fam? Ducks, I don't know if you're the same way, but like all of the content I see, and it might be because of my algorithm, everything is about hockey right now. Everything is about hockey right now. And I'm not complaining about that, but I'm like, I can't be alone. There's just so much like I've seen that winning goal probably like 50 times now. I just realized I made Joe look like Super Saiyan Gojo. Let's go. So you're telling me Joe has some hair? Mine is like that all the time. Yeah. Right when I said that, I was like, wait, he probably has that all the time. But Algo is heavy USA hockey right now. Good. Okay, I'm not alone. I mean, I'm loving it. Mine's heavily all like winter sports because of the Olympics, but man, it's been so much fun to watch. I got mad lucky this morning and got a thieving pet. 1 out of 36k drop. So I don't know what a thieving pet is, but obviously that has to be cool. Cause 1 in 36k chance. Ooh. Dang. Is it could you explain what a thieving pet is? I'm curious. Is it purely cosmetic, or does it help you with thieving? Oops. This is gonna, well, we're gonna quickly see. This isn't gonna look good, but we're gonna quickly see if this makes sense. Yeah, that's going way too fast. Dang, and it's really hard to like test that out. Let me hide that. I'm gonna do a lot of commands here. I'm essentially trying to see if... Hey, that looks good. That doesn't look bad. Okay. Rocky the Raccoon. I love that name. So skills have pets that can randomly drop while you're training. For example, a beaver can randomly pop up when you're wood cutting, and if the pet drops, you get to keep him and he follows you around. Okay, so it is cosmetic, but I'm someone who loves that kind of stuff. So that's pretty sick. Basically just like some flair. So each skill has its own pet. Which one's your favorite? Is the raccoon your favorite? Is there a tiger? I actually didn't even know this mechanic was a thing in RuneScape. So to be honest, I also really have no idea, but I know he's talking about RuneScape. Because Red Sox has been on this RuneScape grind, getting all his skills to 99. At least I think that's what you're doing. Going for the 99 set. Are there some skills that you're like, there's no way I'm getting this to 99? Yeah, I figured it's a game. Yeah, RuneScape is one of the games that I missed. Because when I was a kid, I couldn't get off the trainee island, and then I wrote it off completely, and then I started playing WoW. And I feel like most people choose either World of Warcraft or RuneScape. Some people play both, but I think most people choose which one. Slow and steady with this one. Slow and steady. I did both plus Guild Wars. Let's go. And Beaver's your favorite? Skill I wouldn't 99. Probably agility or rune crafting. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. I feel like there has to be some that are so useless to max out that there's just no point. Yeah, I never played Guild Wars either. I'm trying to think of all the MMOs I've played. I tried Lost Ark for a little bit. But I gave up on that one pretty quick. Mostly WoW. I played a lot of WoW, mostly. Puff Joe, as Puff Joe, at level 56 evolves into Spacula Joe. I'm gonna butcher that name. Spatial Joe. Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't read it that way. A cool and space type. Space type is effective against dark, light, fan made, and weak to plant, ground, and rock types. Okay. I love Puff Joe as a name. I played RuneScape for a bit, many years ago, but not now. MMOs have just bad UI. Like everyone sucks. Oh man. I wouldn't say useless, mostly insanely non-AFK. Oh, so it would just be a grind. Yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah, I with the UI on MMOs, it is funny how I feel like the two MMOs who've stood the test of time are like RuneScape and WoW, who are like two games that are like the UI and everything is like stuck to its time as well. Because I remember I was trying to get a buddy into WoW, and he was so hung up on the, what are you looking for? Oh. Let's see. Gotcha. What case? Oh, yes. No. Right. What, this one? Just kidding.
Thank you.
I was trying to get a friend into WoW and the whole UI thing and graphics. And I was like, look, when you start playing, you get so immersed that all the graphics kind of get erased and you're like so immersed in it. That's how I feel about WoW, at least. Praise Jesus.
Hey, Duck.
You can mod the UI. That's true. That's true. At least in WoW. Yeah. Go get CurseForge and mod the hell out of it. I played like 4 of the original 5 Guild Wars and ton of Guild Wars 2 as well. I changed the pace from WoW, not having to pay. Oh, so that's my biggest reason of not playing, and sightless toxic community. That's my main hang up with WoW is the subscription, which like that's not new. It's always been that way. But I have a buddy currently trying to get me into playing WoW for the Burning Crusades Classic, which, to be honest, sounds like a ton of fun. Like, it sounds like a lot of fun and I want to play it, but I just can't stomach paying a subscription for a game. Especially a game I'm replaying. This is kind of like WoW with graphics. It gets better at One Piece. Look, I'm waiting for my other animes to be done, so that way I can fully immerse myself into One Piece. But I also did tell you that I have the manga secured, so I need to get started on that first. I just can't wait till I come into here and I'm like, oh yeah, this character, that character, this plot, that plot, and you're gonna be like, finally, he's in. Read it, coward. I swear I'll read it. I really mean that. And this is like so many people have been trying to get me into One Piece. I'm like, okay, finally I'll do it. I think the part that hurt the most is when I originally tried to buy the manga and it never showed up. And then it just lost all of my all the wind in my sails. You like that pun? That was a pirate pun. That was a sailor pun. Finally, Pokemon Horizon Season 2 comes out in Romania Friday. I don't need to wait finally. I think I still need the Horizons. I feel like I've seen that one. Because I haven't seen many of the new Pokemon content that's come out, but isn't Horizons... Was Horizons the one that took half a year? Let me look this up. Pokemon Horizon. Because I know there's one Pokemon I saw. Pokemon Horizons. Was this the one that quickly went through like the story of oh no. Horizon's the new. Okay. With Captain Pikachu. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, now it makes sense. Dude, they promote Horizons like crazy in Japan. I saw Captain Pikachu everywhere. Like everywhere. Specifically Captain Pikachu. Which I think is only from Horizon. So Proxima, do you watch it? Do you wait for it to come out in, like, do you watch it in English? That's all I'm really trying to ask. Because I've always wondered, do some people just force themselves to watch it in English? Yeah, okay, you do watch it in English. Yeah. Man, I forget who I was saying this to. I was saying this to a buddy of mine recently about animes and how I used to be such like a hardcore watch the anime subtitled, so all the voices are in Japanese, and sometimes that's still the case, but the voice acting translations have gotten so good. Like the voice actors who are doing it have gotten so much better that you can actually start watching animes in English now, which is so nice because like sometimes I'm eating while I'm watching or even cooking. Sometimes if I'm rewatching an anime, I'm like doing something else. And so it's really nice to have that option now. To just be able to like listen to it and not have to like read the subtitles. And I love when there's no subtitles at the bottom of the screen, because when it's like, because some animes are very like beautiful and they like put a lot of this focus on like one scene, and now you don't have like subtitles obstructing that. It's more accessible and easier to understand than reading subtitles. Yeah. Okay, that's the other one. That's the other one I need to watch. I promise I'll watch that one. I need to watch, well, I guess you could say the same about One Piece. But I was going to say that one's a classic from what I've heard, Mo. But then you could say the same about One Piece. Yeah, the quality of dubs have really improved now. Also, sometimes the dub is super. Yeah, I totally agree. So what my buddy was saying, he was talking about how just like, even some of like how they yell or how they like do like a certain noise that's not even like an English thing, but it's how we would say it in like America. And he's like, that helps me too, because you get like their emotion more. I don't know. Anyways, I'm sold. The only one I won't watch in English is Spy Family. Currently, Spy Family is the only one where I'm like, Anya's voice sounds so weird in English that I only like watching that one in Japanese for like that very reason. And right now I'm watching Frieren in Japanese because it's the newest episodes are only in Japanese. So in that case, when I'm forced to do it, I will do it. Okay, so we should be in a good spot here. So we got the face, the hair. Oh wait, no, we can get rid of the hair now. The booty, the color shade, the dumper, and then we'll have to fix that. But let's look at the rough version of it real quick. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, and then hide the guides. Okay, cool. The hard part is over. Now we just have to color. Nice. Hard part's over. So we just have to color it. So essentially we're gonna change the color of his face, obviously. Blanca Petunia. Oh wait, it's still on here. I technically got rid of Petunia. We can add Petunia back. Petunia's not like gone forever. It's just I had to make room for cheeks. It showed up on my screen, which is interesting. It's interesting that it still showed up, despite being canceled as an emote. Yeah, get your petunias in. I also might just make Clyde a 7TV emote as well, instead of a channel emote, because like the lore of Clyde is such a deep lore. Okay, there we go. All right, so now let's get rid of the booty shadow, the dumper itself, and then the face. And so now all we're doing is, I think, the best route. The two coexist. Yeah, I think Petunia will stick around, or Petunia becomes a 7TV emote. We'll see. I really haven't put much thought around it. We just changed everything. Okay, so this is color. I think what we do here is we just go ahead and oh wait, I know what color this is. I don't know why I'm color picking. I have the whole Cool Cats color palette right here. And I can get the exact swatch. So, I also never understood why where Petunia came from. So Petunia was created on stream, but on stream like 5 years ago. Yeah, wow. It's crazy to say. I mean, it's not exactly 5 years ago, but it's very much coming up on 5 years ago. That's the crazy part to say. Like, what is she? I don't know. I sort of just like drew it, and there was no context to what it was. Yeah, I think we were just drawing an uwu. I think that's I think Jeej might have actually connected the dots there. We were just drawing like an uwu, and Petunia was it. And then it didn't even have a name. Allison Harvard was the one that actually named it Petunia, which is also crazy lore. I think it's her face, if you look closely. Yeah, it's definitely an uwu face. I know, I think you nailed it. That is what it was. Okay, wait. Maybe we do need to add this back. Okay, we'll be fine there. Okay, so then we need to get Blue Cat. Will it work? Yeah, it works. What if Petunia is Blue Cat's sister? So technically Blue Cat does have a sister. Technically. Named Lilac. Made 125 types of chugs this year. And aren't you technically making more? That's the crazy part. Okay, so now we're once again going frame by frame and fixing this. So. If I made 300, I would call you crazy. That's a lot. But you are the #1 Chugs fan, so it does make sense. But I do like how your ideas have morphed into like making the Pokemon versions of everyone. And the Evos for them and everything. All right. Slow and steady, slow and steady. and steady. But this will be great. What if... Will that give me premium? #1 Chug fan? If I could give you a unique badge, I would. I know you can hand out an artist badge, but I've been hesitant to do that because there's a lot of artists who come by. And I'm like, where do I draw the line with who gets that? It'd be cool if you could take the artist badge and make it look like anything, because that would totally make it Chugs with a pencil. Did somebody ever draw this many Chugs? No, I think only me and one of the other artists. One of the other artists of Cool Cats are probably the only two who's ever drawn as many Chugs as you. Can you give credit to the creator in the emoji? Oh, yeah. You can give credit to the creator in the emoji. Yeah, that's the interesting thing, because you can do that with your emotes. But transparently, I do want my channel emotes to be exclusively mine. But artist lifelongs. Oh, that's so sick, actually. So I wish I could do that with 7TV, which is why I think, you know, it's cool if you do have your own 7TV account and then I can add your emote to my channel. Yeah, no, the artist badge is very cool. I agree. I fully agree. I think it's sick. I think it's like, I just want Twitch to do like more with artists, basically. Does it take you to his channel? Yeah, it does. Oh, that's so sick. That's very cool. So if anything, if now how I'm seeing this is maybe I need to start making emotes for other streamers. And maybe go pie in the sky and try to go for some big streamers. I don't think that'd work, now that I think about it. What am I looking at? What's up, Flamingo? By the way, Flamingo, we tried to draw a flamingo pogo stick, but then actually what we were trying to draw was a flamingo with a pogo stick, but you didn't clarify where the pogo stick was. So the pogo stick is actually on top of the flamingo. So if you want to make some emotes, Klein, I won't complain. Honestly, I don't care where I start. I think it would be fun though. Cause I've been telling Jeej about this constantly. I'm just like, sometimes I don't know what to do on stream and I want it to be engaging. And like sometimes when I'm trying to do like a bigger piece, it's kind of hard to do because I tend to like get off topic, start chatting about something. But the one thing I know I can consistently do is emotes. I know I can do emotes, just like a lot of artists on Twitch, but I know I can do emotes, and I feel like it makes decent content because then you get to see them come to life. The flamingos are getting crushed by pogo sticks? You need to clarify your name better. It's just a flamingo with a pogo stick, not on a pogo stick. Just kidding. Like one consistent viewer, not too shabby. Hey, I feel that though. It'd still be fun to have an emote. Because like at the end of the day, whether it's on your channel or not, you're still allowed to use that emote anywhere. Which I think that's the cool part, is like, once it's on someone's channel, you get the emote anywhere. And then it still has that name tagged on it. Like you just used that in my chat and I could see that Life Belongs was the one who made it. That's cool. And then Clyde happened. Yeah. So Flamingo, there's some lore. I'm not gonna explain the lore, but there's like an OG Cool Cat person that came in here who created the original Clyde emote, which that I can show you. This is Clyde. This is Clyde both ways. Both created by Metal. And so now we're making a dumper version of this, which is where we're currently at. And we're almost done, actually. I just have to do this is the boring part. Wood. Or do redemption with coins to take the clonimals, but for, oh. I like the clonimals and make an emote by clon. That's interesting. That would be interesting because I love the clon original sketch idea, but I am starting to realize it is kind of hard to obtain, which is a good thing because I'm shipping you something. You're getting like a physical drawing, but an emote doesn't require me to do anything. It's easy to draw. I just send a digital file off and then it's done. So that's interesting. I'm actually going to consider that. Clyde is beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. I think Clyde, technically, we did make Clyde into an actual emote. Here he is. But now we're trying to make the dumper. We're making an elevated version of him. The one thing I'm still considering is if we add the actual, like, cheeks to this. I do worry how well I'll be able to do that, though. Blue Cat 10.5. Oh, this is how many emotes we have of everyone. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get into the 7TV more. Hey, thanks for the 45 stream streak. I'd redeem that. I think that'd be a fun redeem. I think it definitely like needs some guidelines around it, just so I don't bite off more than I can chew. But I like that redeem. And that goes in line with what I'm saying about it'd be cool to make emotes for other streamers and get that like tag, basically. Like not many people are gonna click on that tag, but it's still like an option. I'm trying to maximize all those options. Pulpa pays me to be here. Pulpa? I've been trying to get her to pay rent. Man. And she's paying viewers. She needs to be paying her rent. Currently, she pays her rent in cuddles. But I would like some financial help from Pulpa. What am I doing? This. Also, what time is it? Okay. Oh. We're not even at the 2-hour mark yet. I thought it was much later. Pulpa hired me to draw all these chugs. Pulpa! Going behind my back. Where is she, by the way? Where is my Pulpa? I know. Yeah, Geej, I was saying Pulpa needs to be paying rent. But I guess Pulp is paying for artists and viewers, so I think Pulpa clicked on the cheap views link. She's a pretty smart kitty, but she still doesn't know how to read. So once we're done coloring this in, we're gonna see how well it animates, and then we have to erase some of the face when it like gets overlapped. I was saving that till the very end, just so we don't have to do any backtracking. Maybe Pulpa clicked on the free money links. Ooh, actually. Hey Pulpa, how you getting all this money? Yeah, I think that's the better question. How is Pulpa getting the money? Also, I don't know why this popped in my head. For any of any people who stream out there, I used Restream like all up until like maybe 2 weeks ago. Like since I've been streaming, I used Restream, the platform, to stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. And I found like a free version of it through Stream Elements, which is like a very trustworthy streaming provider or whatever. Or just in the... Anyways, it's been working pretty flawlessly since I've used it. At least I think so. Like I've never seen frames drop. I'm pretty sure I'm streaming to the other platforms perfectly. I even have certain tools that I didn't have before. All that is to say, if you're ever trying to multi-stream, there are free versions. Don't pay for Restream. I think the only thing Restream might do is they do all of like the processing of like distributing that. So that's just my opinion on it. Okay, so we should do this, and let's add the face in there. So then we just got, like I said, a little bit of erasing to do, potentially just like altering the face. Pulpa pays perfectly packaged payments passionately. Wow, that's a copy pasta I'm willing to get behind. I love that Pulpa emote. We put her in that silly hat, but then we gave her one of those like Churu, like squeezable, like the cat Go-Gurt, apparently, basically. She loves it, but that's the only way you can get her to do funny things like that. All right. There's some tiny things. Tiny things that kind of bug me, but I don't think it's worth changing that because I feel like that looks good enough. We just have to erase some of the face is what I was talking about. Some of the face where it's getting overlapped, but at the same time it is interesting to see the face the whole time. So the only thing I was willing to do or try to do is, what if we shrank this a little bit? Oh, what happened there? Let's move it back. Like right here. What's going on right here? Hair? Oh, there was a layer on. I can delete that layer now. Okay. There we go. Those tiny things I was talking about was just because of a smaller issue. But it's like, could the face? I wish there was more of a gap. Yeah, I want there to be like more of a gap just to show a little bit of a forehead. Yeah. All right. Now the part that I was saving for the very end, which I think we need to like make a mask for all of these. Is it even possible to make a mask? Yes. Okay. I hope this doesn't like mess up as we're doing this. DX. We need pure black here. So yeah, there we go. How should I do this? I should probably... The hair bounce is a nice touch. Yeah, it's like the hair is the one thing that's been drawn like every frame. So it kind of has that like nice little hand-drawn look to it. Okay, so we need to lower the opacity because then we're gonna go into the mask layer here and we're just gonna like erase this to our best abilities here. So that gets overlapped, basically. The cake is really moving. Oh, it's a moving. And then I was wondering if I should crop off some of the glasses here. There was like kind of a nice look for it to like hanging off of the face. But it's a little like, I just feel like you're not even gonna see that. We can always revert this change. That's the nice thing of how I'm doing this right now. We can Command Z. Yeah, Bones actually did just get his spotlight stolen by but there was only one way Clyde was gonna steal the spotlight, and it was for Metal to come in chat. And so that was a stars aligning moment right there. That's the only way that this was gonna kind of take priority. Okay, so this one doesn't really need much. Just that. And then same thing with this one. So they should get easier because not all of them overlap with the face, but I think doing that helps. Betty Crocker wants the recipe? Yeah. Betty Crocker's looking for a new cake recipe. Clyde's got the answer. Oh, I accidentally clicked to learn more. I wish I could get rid of all pop-ups on Photoshop. Maybe there is a way, but like pop up and tell you something you already know. Okay, this one needs some work. Oh, and this one needs some work on the hair too. Okay. Cool. Cool. Dang it. I'm trying to get this just right. Okay. Alright, now we need to go to the hair because the hair is overlapping. Ooh. There we go. I think that was another thing that was happening as it was animating that I kept seeing, but now I didn't know that that was the reason. So, and then we come back here, and then we add another mask. Most of his face is getting cropped out here. Okay. Okay, and then we go here, and then that out. So hopefully this works. I love that combination, Proxima. Okay, so now it should work. Now it should be done. Now a little bit here. There he is! There he is in all his glory. Oh man, I just don't think I add the cheeks to it. It definitely would be awesome if it had the cheeks. I just worry I'm gonna spend all this time trying to do it. And then, been here for almost 2 hours. Uh-huh. And we have a Clyde shaking his booty. Needs the cheeks, honestly. He's not. Okay, well, we can try. We can try. I think what I need to do here is redraw it completely. Yeah, that's it. I think that's what I gotta do. But the face is done. Yeah, so what I think I'm gonna do is here, I'll show you. This is what I'm gonna do. So I was gonna hide everything I don't need. Like that. Keep this. And then we're gonna make a new layer. And we're just gonna, we're essentially gonna trace over this, but as we're tracing over it, we're adding those cheeks in. But what's like the key frame? This one, I think. That the cheek needs to be added to, yeah. Yeah, just a little cheek in the middle. Let's try your take on it first, because that's the faster route. That's faster than what's in my head. Also, yesterday, yeah, and time zone started at midnight. Yeah, yeah. The Stitch and Sketch stream just has to be at that time. It's definitely not time zone friendly. Which is why I stream at this time. Yeah, Among Us. Yeah. Which is where this emote came from. This emote originally came from like the Among Us thing. Can I do onion skins? Well, let me do it right here. Yeah, onion skin settings. Enable onion skins. Okay. Now we can see what's behind it. We can see what's behind it. Yeah, and this shape is Among Us too, for sure. But the emote came from Among Us. Or at least someone's version of Among Us. Okay, so now we're on this layer. We know we need this brush. God, it's gonna be tough. Just so you guys know, this is gonna be really tough. I guess we don't quite need onion skins just yet. Man, the Among Us era was cool. I'm actually someone who hated Among Us. Not that it was a bad game, but those games are not my games. I do not like those kind of whodunit games because it's all just they stress me out. So we'd have people be like, hey, we're playing Among Us tonight, Klon, do you want to join? And it'd be the one game I'd kind of have to be a stick in the mud, and I'd be like, no, I'm not joining. I'm a hard no on Among Us. But again, that's not because it's a bad game, it's because I don't vibe with the game. So stupid. The cheeks. Oh wait, they are enabled. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it first. We're just gonna go for it and then refine. Because this is where I see, like, there being, like, the gap. Is when his butt goes down. Like that. I love playing Among Us when I can because what I do is when I finish tasks, I just stay at cafeteria and act like I'm eating a sandwich. Gotta get that butt on the page. It's on the page. It's on the page. Anything in this square is on the page. So, oh, I'm doing it on the wrong layer. Well, I'm glad I noticed that now. I was doing it on the wrong layer. I was doing everything else on the right layer. So, but basically, I'm thinking like when it gets down here, that's when the butt goes like this. And then now we're gonna go back to that layer, add a mask. Perfect black. And we're just gonna let that blue be there for now. Never thought this stream will be about butts. It's always about butts. What if this gets me canceled on Twitch? I think it'll be worth it. Oh wait. We're doing masks. I'm not deleting. I'm like about to erase something. I'm like, wait. This is insane. This is crazy. Okay, we need to redo this one though. What's going on here? Oh, I see. This is just eerie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be worth it. No, it 100% will be worth it. If I could order something of merch, 100% getting a Chugs plushie. I'm pretty sure the Chugs plushie is still on the merch store, but the chance is that the merch store just isn't up right now. Oh my god, and we actually finally made progress on the merch store. God, I'm a little frustrating how like certain things aren't connecting. It's like essentially we just like didn't have ownership over this like one thing and we've been trying to get access to, and now we finally do. Oh my god, the stress though. This one, I'm not sure how we do. Well, that kind of works. Yeah. You can see it there. You can see it there. Okay. We move on. And I think for this one, we pull from the first one and add those somewhere. And then I also need to see... Just go like up a little. All right, we're about to see. We're about to see what happens here. I need to get rid of onion skins. So what is working here? Does it work? Does that mainly? Sorry, let me refine what I'm asking. Did these frames work? These two specifically. I think we might have to redo these two frames because I think this is perfect. I think that's perfect too. That one's great. And then, yeah, mainly those. Like the ones where there's just two cheek marks. I think I'm committed though. Let me save this as a brand new file, not just Dumper, but Clyde Dumper, because this has some uniqueness to it. Yeah, the mill frames would work. Okay, I think let's erase. I think I'm willing to erase now because it's very easy to add this back. Okay, and is there technically? Alright, it was soft light before. Okay, but we need to, we couldn't see it, so I need to erase this as well. Like the wider one, but otherwise perfect. Are you talking about, I feel like this one, thank you. I feel like this one is fine. It looks, I think this one's fine. If anything, we can add a little like extra bump to make it look more like, we can fix this one. But I think this one works, and this one works. Like, I think those actually track with animation. This frame, I'm gonna add what I was just talking about. That it's hard for me to explain, I just need to do it. But let's clean up this spot right here. And then with this, what I was saying was we could do this instead, or we go like that, then like that. And so that way there's more like a little butt. So like that. Yeah, I think that translates a little bit better. But it's like essentially in the same exact spot. Now we can get rid of the other bits here. Okay. That might be the only ones we need to erase though, so that's the good news. And then let's add a soft light blending mode back to this. Okay. So currently this is where we're at. And let me just, for a second, Let me just hide the frames I'm currently not in love with. Now it's making me think. This would actually need to would be better like right here. The cheeks in the middle frames do kind of feel weird to me. Are you talking are you talking about these oh god. Are you talking about these? Oh, and there's none here. Because they don't seem like the ones that are... Wait. No. Those ones are fine. I might be reading that wrong. This one needs one. I do think... Sorry, sentence didn't make sense because I forgot to delete. Okay. Dude, I've been there so many times, Lectic, so nothing to apologize about. I do that, so often, actually. Or I'm, like, writing a sentence, then I start critiquing that sentence, and then I forget to, like, delete the part I was critiquing. So, anyways. Also, I don't know if G's left or not, but they closed the door on me. Hey, G. Our AC went out, and so it's just been like warmer in this house. I was debating not wearing this cloud shirt today because that's how hot it's been. Okay, I think these ones are the ones that definitely, in my opinion, are not working. The ones where the butt is just sort of floating there. So if I add the onion skins back. And then there's one final thing we can do. Yeah, gonna go to, oh, I'll catch you later, Proxima. Have a good night. Have a good night. Okay. Yeah, it's those lines. They look off. These lines, the ones I'm currently doing. I guess I don't have much experience with drawing butts. Not something I thought I'd say. Because the other thing I was gonna do was add some shine marks to it. The ones you just... Oh, the ones I just deleted. Yeah, okay, cool. We're on the same page. Okay. For some reason, I thought you were talking about these ones. And I'm like, I feel like these ones are the ones that look good. So we're on the same page. Cool. They do look off. They're just, like, weird being in the middle. It's like, we need, like, the butt. The problem I'm having, though, is I need to, like, delete these to start with. And then draw the butt. Okay. It's so crazy, man. Okay. I was on the wrong layer for that one, but I think it's okay. I'm at the point where I'm okay with my layers being a little messy. I'm a professional butt ranker, and that's a certified option. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a gold medalist when it comes to this. Okay, and then we can delete. Because I think this will translate into this frame better. Yeah, that does a pretty good job. I just sort of want to round out that cheek potentially. And then I need to go into here. This is the part I cannot forget, is erasing the shadow layer. And then it's easy to remember this one. Okay. So I'm just gonna take this step by step. Let's see how this now looks. So there will be 2 frames that don't have like any cheek mark on them. But let's see how this looks. Better. I think that's better. There is that one frame with the one line that kind of sticks out there. But I also think it works. Where are all of our Clyde Maxis who wanted the cheeks? Also, let me like slightly zoom out because it's getting like... Oh wait, I could just do this. And then let's do that for now. There we go. I'm trying to perfectly put this. There we go. Now you can see the full square. Okay, maybe it's sorry for no. That's totally fine. We were only at the 2-hour mark, so I was totally... If this is the only thing we do today, then that's okay. I think it's this line right here. Let's get rid of that one real quick. Because if we're gonna have this line be there, that other line needed to go away. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. I'm wondering if it's even possible to do what a frame. It's just like some of these frames look insane to like stop on. So if anything, maybe we take this and just kind of go over and up a bit. And then somehow keep it on this one. And then, yeah. Or I guess somehow keep it on this one. Let me do this. Let me delete the old... I think I'm good with deleting the old one. And then, I think what needs to get done here... Okay, now I think I'm seeing it. Now I think I'm seeing the path forward. Let me add these back. And go like this. And then I actually think we have to alter this now. And give him... I think we have to give him more cheek. Needs a little fart. Okay, that I'm not gonna do. But we're gonna like... Yeah, actually that was almost it. We're just gonna add more butt. A little toot. Just a pff. Okay, smooth. Let me delete all of that. I could do this better. Because you need like some of the back and then it needs to curve into the butt and the butt needs to just stop there. Yeah. And then if I'm going to go off of how I did it before, we need to delete this. Damn. Them cheeks straight on. Should... more of a straight line here. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm hoping the like extra cheek that I added helped. If anything, you're right, and that I need to do... oh my god, sorry. One of my cats just like rubbed its head on my leg and it scared me. What do you want, Snugs? Oh god, it scared me for a second. Like, what? So more straight line. Well, that's not a straight line, but okay. What I love about Red Sox guy, you've just been lurking, and then anytime wood. All right, let's So there's only one frame that has nothing, and it's this one. Oh, that kind of looks weird. Now that I do that, that kind of looks weird. I wasn't seeing that before. I can fix this. You see it? Yeah. Okay, so I think it was almost there. I think I just went a little too exaggerated with the butt, and this needs to stay pretty much the same, but then we add the little butt like that. No, it helps having this like extra view BBL time. Yeah, like that. That's all I needed to add, I think. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Or a separate fart emo so you can combine them. Yeah, it's like the smoke time emote that I have from 7TV. It's like if that was the fart. Okay, now we need to add, I'm pretty sure this is just this color. Okay. And then that should get filled in. Okay, easy peasy. I definitely did that in a messy way, but yeah, we essentially need to now take this. That looks so weird. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the shape that that's making. It kind of needs to look like that. I might revert, actually. I'm going back. I'm going way back. Yeah. I'm going back, but there were some things I learned along the way. We do from below or from above? Yeah. I think that's kind of what you were saying, Mojave. Which then I want to translate this one down here and then delete this. Now, somehow I think I just need to like yeah! Okay, I think that's it. That having that hang for like the one line that we just added in there, having that hang for 2 frames, I think does it. I think that did it. Cooking up some lunch and watching this cheeks is hilarious. Yeah, I think this is better. That like, it just didn't make sense for his back, and I don't want to alter how this emote looks in the first place because it looks good. I think like whoever designed this dumper emote, the first person to do it, did a really good job at like make how that looks. So I didn't want to alter that too much, but I think that looks funny to me. The one thing I'm gonna do, because we're doing a different color here, is I kind of want to make the shadow just like a little bit lighter, just a tiny bit lighter. It looks like that. I think the mustache floating over the butt looks off. Oh, you're talking about this one? Which one? This one. I think you're talking about this one. So, if anything, for this one, what we could do here is, I think this is the frame that we're talking about, is we extend this now. We go down. And we're gonna fake it and fill in that little gap there. And then we need to go back to the lower the opacity. Go here. And then now up the opacity, bring it back. Now it's normal. I think that's what you're talking about. It's kind of hard to do them for all the frames, but I think for the ones that matter, like, dude, this is the part of animation I love, is being able to control whatever frames you want. That's how you know it works. Like, that works. And then that looks fine. That looks fine. That's the first crop. That's the one that we just did. That one definitely needs a crop. And then the first one needs a crop too. Yeah, so I think that was the only one that needed the crop. Good shout out there. The last thing I was gonna add potentially was like shine marks, because if we look at the OG Clyde, yeah, he's got some shine marks on his booty there. So this one we can add to a separately new. Actually, let's just add it to this layer that we've been working on. No, I might want to do some altering effects. We'll see. We'll see. But if I was to add some shine here. We're just gonna test this one out. Okay. Because he's got a shiny booty. This could look terrible, so we'll just Command Z if it does. This is the only frame that might need the exact same ones. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Where it kind of needs these exact ones. And I might not be able to add them exactly on top. So we're going to show them there. We're going to move them to where we want. And now we have to essentially just trace them. And then we delete this. Yeah. And the shiny higher up. No, I definitely agree. It feels weird. Yeah, there's an undershine to it. I think I'm just gonna delete it. If anything, let me, I am gonna delete everything I just did, but we're gonna try the shine over again, because that only took a second. But I'm gonna do it on its own layer, because I don't want it to be perfect white either. I want it to be slightly like a blue white. Which means we now need to add a layer here. So we're gonna try it again. And this one's gonna be called Booty Shine. And actually, if you guys want to see my layers, I could have had them over here the whole time. Oh, he's getting all oiled up. Yeah, we're gonna redo the shine, kind of like how you're saying, Lectic. More above than below. more so, I guess, technically overlapping. Like, it kind of has to be in the shadowy part, but that's the part that feels weird. But regardless, I think this just needs to go higher up. Yeah, that's the weird part. No, We'll see it through. Yeah, but that's like, so yes, I think you're right, Mojave. The only reason I'm not changing it is because for this one, I went exactly off of like the original emote. And I didn't want to alter it too much because I do think there's like a lot of the animation is happening in this one line, actually. But we'll see, we'll see. I could change my mind. We could end up trying that out. Makes me curious though. Now that you said that, well, let's finish the shine. Let's finish the shine. Let me just hide that layer and see how it looks. I could be proven wrong. I'm cool with that. If anything, right now the shine is kind of giving, or the shadow line is kind of giving me like a reference point, which is nice. For the shine. So I don't know where we put this one. All right, so first things first, what does it look like all together? But I also want to make this overlay. So it's just like a slightly, if you want to see the difference, I did overlay. That's white, that's overlay. It just like kind of cuts out some of the white, which I think makes a big difference. So that's with shine marks, which is interesting. And then let's get rid of the shadow color. Let's get rid of that. Oh my god. What an emote. Part of me thinks, I'll leave this up for a sec. Part of me wonders is, well, let me try one more thing. Let's cut this even more. Let's make this actually a very subtle thing. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think it looks better. I think it looks better, more transparent. And if we add the shadow back. It does look weird with the shadow and the shine. I definitely can recognize that. But I also don't want to redo the shadow because yeah, I think this was a fun experiment, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Yeah. You actually dig it without the shadow? I mean, the nice thing of not having the shadow is that basically because we're adding Pokemon time, we're about to be there actually. Because we're adding the shine, I think we can get away with not having no shadow, no shine. That definitely looks more like my style. When you get rid of all the shadows and stuff. Oh, with I thought you were actually here. Yeah, that's a bubble butt. the only thing that might need to change is the transition from this one to that one, or to this one. They're pretty close, actually. It's kind of hard to test this, because it's like I basically need to take each one of these. It's kind of hard to test this, but I really want to see. So that's there. I had to like record this in my memory, so I don't have to do it the harder way. Yeah, those are pretty close. Those are pretty close. Now, let's export it. So what are we thinking? Do we think this is a 7TV emote? Or does this exist on the channel? Because we already have Milo. Seven TV for sure, for sure. Okay. So now I gotta export this. Save for web. We're gonna do GIF. I probably only need to do like 32. I think I've asked this on stream before. The difference of dither and no dither. Really don't know the difference. Matte, none. We really only need like, let's go with 16 colors here. Oh, why did that change his hair? He looks like a lot more vibrant. What if we add the 32 back? What if we go to 256? No. I think it actually would be fine if we were at that size, but you know, with a lot of emotes you make, you do want to try to be on the smaller side. But how do you contain this, all this ass right there? All right, let's save that. 7TV. Clyde Dumper. Use.gif. Yeah. All right. So that should be uploading now. And that's probably all we need to do over here. So let me start setting up for Pokemans here. Let me get the Pokemon screen open. We'll just chill on the screen. Oh, right. We ended on Seed 800. That's why it ended. Okay, so let me see if I can get this emote. Let me do two things here. Let me get Pokemon up so we have a visual. Load that up. What's your favorite pasta shape? I do think Farfalle is my favorite, to be honest. I like the bow ties. There's another pasta out there that I really like, but I don't know the name of it because it's not, you can't just buy it from the store. So Gigi's family is very Italian, and they make all their own pasta. And there was one that they made that was really good one time. But I think Farfalle, if I see that one, I'm going for it. Spaghetti is for the birds. Is that a reference to something? I think I've heard that one before. I do love the pasta conversation though, because to anyone who says all pasta tastes the same, they're wrong. It's like each one is like a different vessel for the sauce. Is greater than spaghetti for the birds equals not worth considering. That's why okay. It's more of just a general saying. Okay. For some reason I thought it was from, I don't know why I thought it was from like It's Always Sunny. That's where my mind went to. What was I gonna do on this? Oh yeah, make sure I save. Right. Needed to make sure I saved. Okay, we can unplug all this. Cool, bada bing. I like being able to put my drawing tablet up because it just like dominates my desk. There's like so much going on when that's down. Is a little fun for pockets of sauce. You definitely know more than I do, it seems. I'm so bad at the names. But I think it's something about Farfalle. It makes it easy to like stab into. Like they're very easy to pick up a bunch with the fork. Okay, I was gonna add this to 7TV. I don't think it'll get uploaded immediately, but it might get uploaded on this stream today, which will be very cool. Clyde Dumper. Dumper. Now we gotta make tags. Dumper, dance, hype, cartoon, Clyde, and then cool. I always try to add cool in there for cool cats. All right, Milo Dumper. What an emote. Oh my god, it looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm not even joking. It's like whenever you see the emote finally come into the program where it gives you like the preview of it, that's where I really try to like judge it. And this one looks great. This looks great. The little thank you guys for getting me to do like the actual cheeks because it looks great. I think like it definitely translates and there's like a difference when you see this one. Okay, so Clyde Dumper is now added to the channel, but oh wait, you guys might be able to see it. I'm amazing, I know. Okay, it might be added. Yeah, let's go. That's so fast. How fast I got added, dude. Look at the little ass cheek mark. Like seeing them side by side makes me crack up, dude. Oh my god. We're gonna play the Wind Waker OST again because I personally was really vibing to that. I see Milo, no Clyde. Yeah, you gotta refresh, and if you don't see it, oh, it's not gonna show up on my... The one thing it might not show up on is my on-screen chat. For some reason that has the hardest time updating. I don't know why, but it does. So that one might take a little while before it shows up on screen. But let me do the hard... I'm doing the hard refresh from my end, so you're about to not see it. Okay. I have BTTV, but that should include... I think that should include 7TV. So, Lectic, the other thing you need to do is on Twitch, if you're looking at the chat window, if you go to chat settings, the little gear, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it says Better TTV settings. You click on that, then you have to scroll a little bit, but it'll say emotes. There's just an emote section. Make sure like all of those are checked. I'm pretty sure even the unlisted ones, but make sure all of those are checked. And that should do it for you. That's what I had to fix when I was having issues. Yeah, I think so. I think the unlisted one. That means, yeah, if it's not like, yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. But dude, my Clyde Dumper, oh my god. So good, man. That's hilarious. He's such a good, like a goober. The shine, yeah, I know, right? I didn't think the shine was gonna translate, which is why I was like hesitant about it. But it works. It works great. All right, if you're watching on YouTube and X, I'm signing off here. I only like to do the drawing streams on the other platforms, but when it comes to Pokemon, we do that on Twitch. So come over to Cloncast on Twitch if you're viewing elsewhere. Otherwise, I will catch you later.